Hello, this is T Chapman 500, and on Friday, June 23rd, 2023, I renewed my iRacing subscription for 2 years. And in spite of the fact that I only have a few racetracks aside from the base content, I already have some rather strong opinions about the game's overall quality. And yes, I called it a game. What are you gonna do about that? We're going to start with the fact that iRacing still hasn't gotten rid of the terrible idea of completely invalidating your qualifying lap the moment you so much as tap the wall, or maybe put 2 wheels onto the grass. iRacing likes to market itself as the most authentic simulator, but this fact in and of itself automatically disqualifies it from claiming that title. And no, I'm not going to race against the AI. Not until iRacing makes it so that you can do a one-time purchase to race offline or host your own races on your own hardware. Did I say or? I meant to say and. We're already off to a good start, as you can see, and it's gonna get only better from here. I'm being sarcastic. We're gonna start with the 2 most meaningless numbers in iRacing: safety rating and iRating. Safety rating is allegedly a measure of how safe you are on the racetrack, but it can be easily manipulated to whatever you want it to be using time trial sessions. The only real value to the safety rating is actually the license level, which will enable you to drive faster cars. At least in the official series. Technically, you can drive any car you want as long as you own it. Now let's talk about iRating. This is basically supposed to be a measure of how skilled you are relative to the other drivers on the service. But it's determined exclusively by your finishing position in each race, and not the skill you exhibit during the race, which, by the way, would probably be impossible for a computer to determine anyways. Now, the race is divided into splits to keep the field under a maximum size, and the split that you end up in is based on your iRating. And at least in the rookie series, the bottom splits, which have the lowest iRatings, have the least skilled drivers, and the top splits with the highest iRatings have the most skilled drivers. I don't know what it is for other series other than the rookie series. Now about that tire model. Now when V7 of the new tire model came out, I was impressed about how it behaved. And while I don't race in real life and can't give you a description of whether the tire model is accurate to the finest detail, I can generally say that the tire model, at least when I left about 3 years ago, was generally accurate in terms of the fact that as you warm up the tires, they gained grip, and then once they were warmed up, they started to lose grip as they wore out. The current version 3 years later is a complete reversion of that. In fact, it's much worse than what I remember for tire model V6. I'm pretty sure that any game using the built-in wheel collider component of the Unity engine can do better, even if no extra code is added to simulate the effects of tire wear, tire heating, and tire temperatures on the grip level of the tire. And yes, it is that bad. Oh, and by the way, guess what I'm working on using the Unity engine? A prototype for a racing simulator of my own design. Granted, the Unity engine isn't suitable for a full-on racing simulator, but it's good enough for a prototype. Now I will end this off on a positive note. iRacing is a good simulator for online racing, considering the fact that you can jump in a race basically any time you want and be guaranteed a competitive field almost all the time. So yes, the $200 was worth it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video. This is T Chapman 500 signing off.